Hello, welcome back to Prison Architect. Here we are in the Holding Cell Hell Challenge once again. The last time you'll see this prison unless you guys decide to continue doing it. We're here to move on to a new series that I've seen on the subreddit a few times, modular based prisons. Let's go straight into finance. This is finance validation. And let's sell the prison. So we got 1.6 mil plus 600k. Let's do it. Sell. We'll go large, definitely. Fog of War, no thank you. Continuous intake. I'm gonna go no on that one. Generate forests. Yeah, why not? Why not? Flag additions, yes. Unlimited funds, no. Yeah, that should be good. I won't do legs again. That was a pain in the ass. Let's play. Waiting for it to load. There we go. Oh yeah, this isn't bad. So modular based prisons. The name is pretty obvious of what it is. It's essentially a prison you can continually replicate over and over and over again with no impact to the prisoners. So what you could do is you'd have, I've designed one in a little kind of single player kind of testing environment. You can have a 7x7 cube replicated over and over and over again. That will give you the minimum requirements for all rooms, yard, kennels, things like that. It works quite well, but they end up being, I think it's like 31 by 31. So you have, that's 32, I just realized. About this big worth of space. 31. Which has everything the prisoners need. Laundry, visitation, cells, everything you can get in a modular based prison, but the size of them kind of defeats their purpose. So I'm looking at getting into something set up where it can be modular, it can be copied and pasted constantly over and over again. At a bare minimum, the little modular prisons need to have a canteen, the kitchen for individuals, at least 5 cells, otherwise it really defeats the purpose. I won't worry about a security room in the actual modular base section because I can have one that controls everything. I'm not going to use too many remote doors, just one to get in and the rest will just be standard doors. Given that there'll only be 5 prisoners in there, I don't suspect that would cause that much of a problem. Solitary confinement, obviously, laundry, obviously, cleaning cupboard, a workshop, infirmary, maybe. But given the fact there's only 5 in there, I doubt there's going to be much need for one in the actual cell itself. So that might be just something we can put in the admin area just as a worst case scenario. Yard. What else do we need in there? Common room. Visitation. Maybe an office as well for a shrink. But that's still undecided if it's required or not. Deliveries and garbage there. Just whatever. So yeah, and a shower as well, but the shower I might just do in the standard fashion of the cells themselves. So as you can see, the 7x7 cube will fit 1 cell or 2 cells with no dramas. Have the shower in that room there, much like you would in some of the other prisons I designed. Have the shower head here, and then running the pipe into the toilet there. So the 7x7 cube really is the best way moving forward. It fits 2 cells per block. There's already 4. If you get a 7x7 again, there is 5. Then maybe 1 or 2 solitary cells. Probably 2. And there you go. What's that, 7x7? Yep. 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 So there you go. It can be moved around a lot. So what I might do is stick with this 7x7 design. Have that entire section there as the cells, have 2 solitary cells, then the office down here for the shrink. That will then be decided as to what. I'm not sure. That might be maybe something else. Maybe the workshop or something. Probably the common room, if anything. It's the only one that doesn't really require any kind of what would you say, security, I suppose you'd call it. There we go. So yeah, that would be, that'd be probably just cut it off by 1. Problem with that though is, let's see, let's see, how can we design this? So you got the cells here, the shower blocks here. If you have a doorway in, maybe there and there, have the kitchen here, canteen here, make that large bit there a common room. Would that work? You'd have to have the... You'd only have one entrance in. So you'd have one entrance in, which that would also be the yard as well, which then that would go into a common room. Probably doesn't need to be that big. That is a bit large for it. May have a workshop here. So kitchen, canteen, that will hold just enough people. So you'd have the serving table there, and then the actual, the serving table there. It is very crowded. It is... If this was realistic, I wouldn't do that. I'd have it one larger, so there's at least one space gap between the wall and the serving table, but for this sake, it will just be there. Worst case I could do is just have the table there, a stool there, and then just have a chair at the end there, and that would sacrifice that last person. It would look a bit funny, but it would be the most logical for it. But regardless, there'll just be a 4 by 3 bit there blocking that door. Actually, I didn't even need to block that door. I can just put it there, and that would solve the problem. I just can't build anything in that square there for the kitchen. But that shouldn't be a problem, because if I have cooker, fridge, sink, that's fine. That's fine. That works out no problems at all. Workshop, we'll just have a saw, a table, another saw, a table, maybe a press, and then a carpenter's table, which I might just change the door to there. That'll work out quite well. These 2 rooms, we'll probably make them the laundry and the cleaning cupboard. We'll have the laundry here, cleaning cupboard there, just so they're in the same bit. This room is a no-brainer. That'll be visitation, so visitors only have to go straight in, and they're there. That's pretty easy, that one. Let's see. So the cells, that's the office. You still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms left to fill in. Visitation is there. Common room is there. I could make the common room even bigger. Like I could make it like that. It's a pretty big common room though, isn't it? There's still 3 rooms left to do. I could put power and water in individual rooms and have access like that. And that only leaves 1 room left for maybe a kennel. Is it worth a kennel having there? Probably not. Probably not. I could just have that last room as a shower block itself. Like, just make that the shower. Rather than have it in the hallway. That might be better, actually. That might be better. Yeah, cool. So how big is that? That is a total of 31 by 25. Is this going to fit? 31 by 25. Maybe 1 gap on the side there. Actually, I probably won't build it that close to the edge. Maybe I'll have like a wall from there. Just like that. That would be my wall. Aside from that bit there, obviously. So if I have, let's see, 31 by 25. Now again, the idea of this is to just essentially build it infinitely. There should be no stopping this. So if I get to the edge of the map and find I have to go any further, I'll just expand it and keep going. It's not a big problem. The second part of this I want to do is see how many prisoners I can get in here safely before things start slowing down or riots start breaking out, things like that. I'm hoping that because they're modular based, they won't be able to cause any riots, but we'll see what happens. Or if I go 25, that will fit it. Fit it just. So that means I have to make that wall just to the side like that. That's a big map. There we go. Because how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can fit 7 along the bottom. That's pretty decent. So that's not bad. What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 prisoners. Oh god. It's such a massive waste of space to have 35 prisoners across that entire space. But again, the idea is I can infinitely keep producing this over and over and over, both directions, up, down, left, right, doesn't matter where. So how many can I fit up? Let's see. 31 by 25. 31 by 25. 31 by 25. Right, so we're going to have a lot of space up here. This will be where the admin stuff is before I expand it up. So first expansion will be north in that case. Then I'll probably expand out to the right across the road. And have a little, I don't know, something here. So that deliveries and garbage will move up to the top here. And then in that same space, I'll also have probably on this side here the admin block for staff room, security rooms, things like that. There will be guards based individually in here, which I may actually have to build a staff room in this section here for those guards to go and rest in. Just for the fact that I don't want a guard, you know, stationed down here having to walk all the way up to here to rest, then walk all the way back. And by the time they get there, they're already tired again. So that's something to consider with this prison. I want everything to run really smoothly, really nicely, and just better. Actually, I may even make this the yard, and then that the common room. Maybe. That's undecided yet. Well, I could actually expand that out and then make that... I gotta break it. Break it, it's all broken. Make that the common room. That whole bit there, the common room. And then that the visitation. Maybe. Yeah, it's been a bit tricky, that's for sure. I'll have to put a staff room somewhere on this. Somewhere in here there has to be a staff room. I'll probably have to build it, I don't know, like that or something, and then have that as the common room. That would be visitation maybe, then that bit's staff room. So guests, the visitors have to walk in and through it. But that's fine though. I've only had one visitor die in that other prison in the holding cell hell challenge, so I didn't know they could do that. I honestly did not think they'll be able to kill a visitor. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to leave it here and pick it up next time. It's pretty squishy for 5 prisoners. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, there's 6 in there. So it's 6, 12, 18. Let's see, 12, 24. 12. Maths is failing me. It's too late for me to count at the moment. But it'll hold more than 5. That's good. That's good. That's very, very good. Right, guys. Well, I'll leave it here, and I'll see you all next time.